past week's brief closure of the Caymanas Park racetrack for sanding and regrading can be regarded as just a mild interference to exercise gallops for a very worthy cause. Horses were back on track Thursday, and taking us through that process, here's the SVREL's manager of racetrack operations, Aldian Anderson, pointing first to the brand of sand they acquired for the project.
The type of sand that we use is a silica-based wind-blown sand. We acquired from St. Elizabeth, the center of the island, and get it here specifically for our purposes. We try to do this it's a yearly activity. However, there are other factors at play because based on weather condition, if we had a year with more rain, we have more sand loss due to water, wind. So there are natural elements that can affect the schedule. This time around when we did the sanding exercise, we applied a uniform 2 inches of sand over the entire surface. We used over 2,000 cubic yards of sand and mixed that in with our existing sand on the track.
Anderson explains that the process of sanding and regrading typically does not result in a faster track, but provides a more comfortable and balanced galloping surface for horse and rider.
The sanding contributes to the output of the horse, yes, and we don't really look at it in terms of affecting the speed. The main purpose in our care of the surface is to ensure that we have a surface that is as medium or as comforting to the horse as possible. So we have that right level of cushion and that right level of hardness and support, and that's what the sanding process contributes to. When you apply the new sand to the track, it becomes it would play a little heavier in terms of what a lot of the trainers classify it as, because you have that added cushion, that added fluffiness. The times won't be on the fast side. You would have a more balanced track, right? So we don't expect to be excessively hard and excessively fast. Grading is not just important after sanding. The process of grading is to redistribute the sand. You see, the racetrack has a natural slope to the inside, and what will happen is over time, sand will move to the inside through natural action. What grading does is reposition all the sand and make sure you have a uniform layer all over the track, because the key in terms of the track condition is uniformity. You want everywhere on the track to be equal and have the same consistency throughout. Well, this time around, as you said, we utilize a paver, which is the first time we're using this type of equipment in the sanding process. It allowed for even distribution of the sand, so it improved the accuracy and the consistency in the whole sanding process and made it much more efficient.
So as Caymanas Park Racing resumes this weekend, Anderson and his Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited team are satisfied and pledge an improved racing surface for the thoroughbreds.